Hello everyone, today's video will be a quick and easy non-technical video about jobs in the tech world. So why did I get a job in technology? I did this for several reasons, but I'll name just a few. There's always new things to learn. On a slow day or, in pastime when I don't have much else to do, I can always learn something new. It's always evolving, whether you think back to the first computer, the first cell phone, or even the first game console. Whatever you want to think back to, look at how it's changed over the years and how it's adapted with times or how it just kind of fell off. Technology is always evolving, which leads to new challenges, and that always keeps you on your toes. The next new software update that's coming out on your computer, will it work with your current applications? Will it work with your current scripts and so on and so forth? It's things you have to think about before you implement out in the real world. Also, job security. Our jobs are never going anywhere. Every place that you work will need a tech person. They may not have an in-house IT department, but they'll outsource it to somebody else, which still gives you an opportunity for a job. Why should you get a job in technology? There are lots of different areas to go into, whether you want to go into networking, app development and programming, help desk, whether you want to be a manager, you get into the mobile sector with cell phones, whether you want to create new technology, web programming, or even just basic research, whether it's something, a new technology that hasn't been invented yet, or maybe you want to research and make, electric cars even better. There's all kinds of different places to work at. You can work in the industrial field, you could work in agriculture, you could work in the medical field. Literally any place you want to, there's a need for technology. Some of those jobs are actually a little bit more physical, while some of the jobs are a little bit more mentally challenging. It just kind of depends on which route you want to go towards. You can also do really meaningful work in technology, such as medical advancements in the hospitals, safety advancements in vehicles. The opportunities are out there for you to make the world a better place if that is something that you're interested in, but you also are interested in technology. You can literally combine the two. There's always new things to learn, which is, again, one of the reasons why I love working in technology. No matter what area you choose, it changes and you must adapt. Therefore, you're constantly learning. And in order to learn, there's several ways to do it. Some people will choose to go back to college. Some people would rather get certifications. And either route that you go, you need to check in your career path which is actually going to be better for you, because some places will actually require a 2-year degree and just some experience, while some places want a 4-year degree. Some places they want a 2-year degree but several certifications. So it really just kind of depends on what the career path is that you're looking for. And also depends on the company. So make sure that you are aligning yourself appropriately to get the job that you most desire. Other ways to learn, just go out there and do research. Whether it's books or videos or online research, whatever it is, just do research and learn. There's always new challenges. There's changes, there's advancements in technology. Look at the operating system on your computer, look at the operating system on your phone or tablet. Look how gaming consoles change, look how apps change. They change with time. Those advancements could be new features, new benefits, but also you got to take into consideration security challenges. Everything that you implement, there's a security risk. You got to make sure you have that tightened up and make sure what you're doing, you've thought about the security and what's best for you, your job security, and your company. There's also an increasing number of devices being used, and if you are working in a big company that has a public Wi-Fi, you need to ensure that your Wi-Fi is secure from all these devices that are bouncing off of it and connecting to it on a daily basis. So there's always a new challenge out there for you. And the challenges, that list is probably even longer than the amount of job opportunities and fields that you can go into. Computers also have, and technology in general, has a great history. Computers way back in the 50s, some of the things that you could do in it, or do in that time period, it's actually pretty intriguing. The technology advancements, about where programming started to where it is now and so on and so forth. It's a rich history to look into. As already mentioned, jobs will pretty much always exist. There's a high demand for tech jobs and advancements in technology, and the sky is the limit, and not literally. You know, you got NASA that they require a lot of technology, and they're going back to the moon supposedly. You know, they're wanting to push past that and go to Mars, and you know, we've got all these satellites and so on and so forth that are in our atmosphere. The sky is the limit, so to speak, but it's really not. The jobs are always out there, and there's a lot of different ones. Money, you know, most of these jobs are going to offer a good salary. It really just depends on what company you're working for. But obviously, the higher up you go, the higher the paying job. But you know, if you enjoy programming, you're going to make a lot of money programming. Uh, but if you want to be in management, you'll make some good bank there. But just try to find what is best for you and then figure out the money situation afterwards. As touched on already, what about the education? You know, for a lot of entry-level jobs, some places they only care about a 2-year degree with some experience. Well, how do you get a 2-year degree and then experience without getting, you know, a job? Work on campus. That is something that I did for a year and a half in college. I worked on campus in network services, and that's where I really learned that I love networking and want to continue getting into networking. So work on campus if you can. I know they don't pay well, so that may not always be an option, but if you can do it, try it. They're usually pretty flexible for students. 4-year degrees, depending on what job you're looking at, what field you're wanting to go into, what company you're wanting to work for. Certifications. Certifications are huge. Depending on what kind of job you're looking at, certifications can help you out tremendously, whether they're Microsoft certifications or CompTIA certifications, Apple certs, programming certs. Whatever your end goal is, find some certifications that align with what you need. So the big question is, how do you start? Well, speak with people in the technology field and get what their suggestions are. Everybody's going to have a little bit different perspective because everybody kind of started differently. That's the fun thing about IT. Not everybody went to college to start in information technology and computer science. So get everybody's different suggestions. You can always go to college. You can get 2-year degrees, 4-year degrees, certifications. If you want to go to college, find out what kind of programs that they have. See if they have something that interests you. See if they have classes that interest you. Check with the alumni. See how they liked it. Get certifications for sure. That's always going to help you. It's never going to hurt you. Find a company that interests you. See what tech jobs that they offer. Because again, not every company is going to actually have an in-house technology division. Some of them will outsource. So see if a company that you're interested in has an in-house or not. Speak with employees that work there. And you know, you're probably wondering, well, how do you speak with some alumni or speak with employees at places and other tech jobs at, you know, in companies you may or may not be interested in? Get on LinkedIn. You know, people are really friendly and helpful on there. Find other sources as well. LinkedIn's just the first one that I thought of. The key thing is find the path that works for you. So I'm hoping that I'm able to kind of help you get interested in technology. That's kind of what this video is about, is to show you that technology is not all about programming. It can be about cell phones. It can be about running cable, programming, building computers, playing on servers, being a network administrator, and so on and so forth. The possibilities are almost unlimited. But also, I do these videos in hopes to encourage you to get into the tech world and find a field that you like. Computers aren't that scary, and I know a lot of people, they think computer, oh man, I can't figure that out. Well, computers, when you break them down into small parts, it helps you understand that a lot easier. And if you can understand it, you know, maybe that'll interest you, and maybe that'll pique your interest to learn a lot more about, you know, what possibilities are out there. So I'm hoping that in this video and all others, I can help you out. So thank you, like, and subscribe.